All right, so Scorpio, what is up, Scorpio? I hope you're having a fantastic week, a fantastic night, fantastic life, whatever it is. I hope you're doing fantastic. All right, let's shuffle your cards as I go through your astrology. But first, I just want to thank all of you who have subscribed. And if you do subscribe, of course, you are entered to win a free reading at the very end of the month. And if you're interested in that, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and let me know down below that you subscribed. That way, I know for sure, and I can write your name on a piece of paper, toss your name in a bucket, and you're entered to win. If you want an extra entry, I will of course be taking everybody's name off of my email list on my website, hiddenkeydesign.com, links down below. And if you want an extra entry, just sign up for that. You also get 10% off any of my readings. So yeah, something to look into. All right, well, let's get into this. So Scorpio, I hope you're doing great. Scorpio, it's not your birthday anymore, but still feels like this kind of Scorpionic time with Venus and Mercury still in your home sign. So, and this is mainly for Scorpio rising. So if you're looking for the astrology for your Scorpio sun, check out your this is your sun sign. So yeah, it'll kind of still be applicable, but in a different way, because the rising sign is kind of dictates where the houses are placed. So if you're going by your sun sign, it might be a little bit off. The themes will generally kind of be the same, but it'll be more specific if you knew your rising sign. So if you don't know your rising sign, I'd recommend going to a site like Astro.com and going to their free chart calculators, 100% free. All you do is enter your birth information and it will pop out with a chart for you. And that will give you your ascendant, your moon, your sun, your Venus, all that good stuff. So yeah, check that out. And yeah, anyways, let's continue. So what do we got going on? Yeah, like I said, we got Venus and Mercury in your sign still. So on the 27th, we have Uranus opposite Venus. And this is kind of like it's Venus and Uranus, the sign of change, or the planet of change. So this could be an indication of like some sort of relationship changing rapidly, like if like any secrets coming out, like that kind of stuff will happen. So if your husband or your wife or whatever, if you guys have been having an affair, like you can expect things to like kind of pop out of nowhere during this time. Or say if you're single, or rather if you're stable in your relationship, then maybe it's just like you do something fun in the bedroom or something, you know what I mean? Also, if you are single and you're trying to figure out what this could mean literally a new relationship kind of forming out of nowhere, which is exciting. And also it can also indicate money is another thing that's indicated by Venus, so unexpected gains. This is generally for you. It's coming from like your house of partnerships. So you could expect this kind of stuff coming from your partner more so than you. So yeah, that's just something to look out for. On the 28th, Neptune is stationed. And so Neptune is the planet of like illusion and like information, like dreamy like information, so like media information. And that's in your 5th house. So this could like indicate that there's some sort of like your dreams about pleasure, your dreams about, wanting to create a world, but when it's stationed, it's kind of like these things aren't moving forward. But as it starts to move forward throughout the week, you're going to start to get a sense of, new information coming to light, maybe even in the media and stuff. So yeah, watch out for that. It's interesting. It's nothing bad, of course. It's in your 5th house, and it's not badly aspected or anything. It's just trying to get moving forward again, which is a very good energy. All right, what else do we got going on? We have on the 29th to the 30th. This is the eclipse. This is a lunar eclipse with a full moon over in Gemini, and so when an eclipse happens, it means that the North Node is like near the moon. So if it's in this section of the sky, like the North Node is here and the full moon is going to happen here, but it's basically it's a partial eclipse. It's not like a direct eclipse. So that's what it kind of means. And this is a big change. Like this is life getting exciting again. With the moon being here, it's really kind of just like, this is your North Node. This is the chance to like make life, like write your own story. you may be getting like little bits of intuitions, or there's synchronicities happening right now. Just go towards them. If you're not going towards them and you're just being stagnant, well, you're not going to benefit from any of this energy that we're walking into. So just be aware of that. And also on November 30th, Neptune is going direct. So this is going to be a lot of, that dreamy energy, like I was saying before. And on top of that, Lilith is going to be transiting Uranus. So this is like the dark feminine. This is not like scary dark feminine, but this is like the empowered feminine. So you maybe actually see a lot of this happening in your life. And this goes for men and women. This is the powerful creative, the powerful like receptivity, this amazing energy of just like unapologetically pure and creative. Like this is the new story that we're trying to create here. And then on December 1st, we have the moon transiting the north node and the moon square Neptune, because the nodes will actually be squaring Neptune at the same time. So this is a lot of illusions being shattered, and like really things coming to light that haven't been over the last little while. And it's really a push not to get comfortable. Like if we're gonna get comfortable, it's gonna kind of be the end of, it's like we're walking into this new energy of this new era. So what do you want to do? Do you want to walk into a new life being lazy and not going after your dreams, or do you actually want to really go after your dreams and like follow the passion, follow the synchronicities, go with your intuition? Like Scorpio, like you gotta go for it, just go for it. And it's a powerful time. And then we're ending the week on December 1st with moon in Cancer. Like this whole eclipse cycle with the moon going through everything. It's amazing. So don't hesitate to take hold of your life and start creating the story that you want, because this is the time to do it, especially right before we enter a new age with Jupiter in Aquarius, or Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius coming on the 21st. We're coming up to this major point in life that we haven't seen in 200 years, and we won't see for another 200 years. All right? So none of us are going to be around for this. This is going to be the biggest shift any of us have ever experienced. So with that being said, let's go into your tarot reading. All right. Well, thank you so much for sticking around for me. And if you didn't, timestamps were down below. So of course you could have skipped forward, and welcome to the tarot reading. So we're going to go with what energy you got going on right now, like recent past energies. And then we'll go into what you have going up for this week or the near future. And then we'll jump into messages from Spirit. We'll clarify everything with the Sacred Symbols deck. And like usual, we'll take a look at what rune pops up for you this week. All right, so let's get into it. I think I shuffled these cards long enough. So let's see what happens. What is going on with Scorpio right now? What is going on with Scorpio right now? Where are they? Thank you so much. Four of Cups in the reverse position. So it seems like you're ready to receive. All right. Like usually this is a card about being stubborn and like not looking at the universal gifts. But this is like, you know what? You're not being so stubborn. You're looking at the things that are happening. Maybe there's things happening around you and you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go with that and see what happens, because you're in a position of accepting gifts now. All right, we got our next card. Let's see what the underlying energy of that is. The 10 of Swords in the reverse position. Great position for the 10 of Swords. All right. So yeah, it feels like you're letting go of some sort of anxiety. Maybe you're actually healing from some sort of past trauma, Scorpio, which is fantastic. I feel like you're starting to let go of the past, which is allowing you to accept or at least see the gifts that are being presented to you. So yeah, this is your recent past. So this could be something that's very recent or something that you're actually currently going through. All right, so let's see what else we got going on. Can I get an underlying energy for the 10 of Swords, please? What are they letting go? What kind of fears are letting go? Oh, thank you. Balancing. Okay, so this is like the Two of Pentacles. I always picture him like he's trying to juggle these things. He's trying to juggle ideas, juggle. Sometimes I see this as juggling people. Like he's like, oh, I don't know which one to go with. I'm kind of like indecisive. I don't know who to pick, or I don't know if I want this or not. And so it feels like you're constantly juggling. So with this being the underlying energy of this 10 of Swords, I feel like you're making a decision, and you're seeing more so maybe the person who is giving you this sense of relief. All right. So that's that. So let's get one more card. For the recent past / present. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay, so this is a reminder to step into your own worth. Like the Queen of Pentacles, she is very caring, and she's also very focused on her little pentacle there. Like she's very attentive, so much so that this rabbit can freely run through the scene. All right, Scorpio. I'm feeling like from this card in the reverse position, it's a call to remember your worth. Like even though you may be going through like some sort of relationship thing, or maybe even it could be just literally balancing finances. But it feels like you're recognizing things in the external world more. But this is also a call to recognize your worth, Scorpio. Like you are very valuable. Don't let anybody tell you you're not worthy, or that you're not capable of love, or whatever. Like whatever people are saying, whatever story that people are touting at you right now, it's not true. Like you got to step into your power. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You have the self-worth. You're very powerful right at this time. So I mean, the sun is in your second house. This is illuminating your self-worth. Okay. All right, let's go into your week coming up, or your month, or whatever. The current energies that are flowing into you right now. What are the energies that are flowing into Scorpio right now? What are the energies that are flowing into Scorpio right now? I think I got two cards. The first card is the Page of Swords. Ooh, so this could be some sort of communication coming in for you, Scorpio. So the nature of this communication, how do you want to receive this way? Okay. All right, so this is some sort of communication coming in for you. And it seems like it kind of feels like you're gonna have to defend yourself against somebody, because if you notice on this card, he's on a platform, he's on the world actually, like he's defending his position in the world. So somebody could actually be coming to you this week, bringing you some sort of conflict that you're gonna have to resolve. But I'm getting the feeling that you're capable of this because you're on top of the world. Like you have the capacity to deal with this. This isn't like a malicious energy either. This is just literally something coming in, some sort of message that is being delivered to you. This could be also a new idea being generated, I feel, but you're gonna have to defend it, and I feel like it's coming from a good place. So let's see what the underlying energy of this Page of Wands and Seven of Wands, or Page of Cups and Seven of Wands is. Whoa. Oh, all right, well, I guess I'll take those. All right, so I'll take this. We got the sun here, so we'll take the sun. So the sun is a beautiful card. The sun is happiness. It is abundance. It is everything you want under the sun. Like you got this boy girl kind of character sitting on top of a pure white horse, the horse of spirit. You have this victory banner here. So I feel like whatever's going to be happening for you this week, or in this next little bit, it's going to be bringing you abundance. It's going to be bringing you some sort of sense of victory. And when I'm looking at the sun here, I'm seeing, yes, the rays coming down, like giving life, but I'm also seeing the vibratory rays. So I'm getting a sense that you have to be in your vibe. Like, be very aware of the vibe that you are projecting. If you're having any negative self-talk issues, try to get those out, like blast those out of your system as best as you can, because that will help you bring in the abundance that you want. Because I feel like you are actually in a really good position this week. You're gonna feel fantastic, and yeah, you're gonna have to defend yourself. But you know what? Nothing good comes without challenges, right? So let's see what the underlying energy of the sun is the Justice card reversed. So this almost, with the sun energy, it almost feels like something happening that was kind of maybe unfair to somebody else, but it works in your favor. Or maybe it could also mean some sort of delay, like maybe you were expecting a speeding ticket to come in the mail or something, and it just doesn't show up. Like, I'm feeling like it's going to be like something like that. Let's get the underlying energy for this Justice card reversed, Death card reversed. Okay, very interesting to have the Death and Justice reversed on the sun. So I feel like with the Death card reversed, there's some sort of hesitancy to change. I feel like you want to change. No, I take that back. I feel like you don't want to change. I feel like there's something that's holding you back from change. This could be a relationship, being sour or whatever with the Justice card in the reverse position. This is some sort of commitment as well with the Justice card, like this law, something to do with law, and this not being a fair thing. So we got in the Death card. Yeah, I'm just feeling like you're not embracing something this week coming up. So I feel like the challenge is, in order to feel this happiness, I'm getting the sense that you're going to have to be fair. So even if something really comes out that's good for you in like an unfair way, say, you know, you find a wallet with $10,000 in it or something, the best thing for you to do in order to integrate and find this happiness is not to take the money. It's actually to embody justice. Like, make sure everything's fair, you know? And then accept the change that happens because of that. Because I feel like, because I asked what the underlying energy of the sun was, this is some sort of acceptance that you're gonna have to do, some sort of acceptance of change. Kind of feeling a little bit down because of it, but ultimately it's for your best good. It's for your inner child happiness. Like that, nothing gets better than that. Nothing gets better than feeling truly happy within the core of your being. All right. So yeah, you may have some hard things coming up this week, but you're headed towards a very, very good place. And yeah, you got a messenger coming in. You're gonna have some stuff to deal with on the physical plane, as well as something on the emotional or spiritual plane, because yeah, you're something you need to alchemize, right? Okay, well, let's go into your messages from Spirit. What messages do you have for my amazing Scorpios? Thank you. The Moon card. Yeah, so this is tapping into your intuition. Whenever I see the Moon card upright, I'm thinking, okay, there's some fears that you have coming to light and stuff. So it's a lot of like psychic energy. It's the opposite in a way of the Sun card, but they are both luminaries. The Moon is just a reflection of the sun. So figure out where those shadows are in your life. And I feel like Spirit's trying to bring attention to things that are unseen at this point. So follow your intuition. Your intuition is probably very strong at this time anyways, but follow your intuition and watch out for any synchronicities. This could be repeating numbers, like angel numbers 1111, like 1222, like those kind of numbers, or like license plates or whatever. I like numbers personally, but synchronicities can happen in any place. You can be talking to somebody and they have the same story as you do, and it's like, what? How is that a thing? So yeah, watch out for those. Be aware, and yeah, use that power, Scorpio. You can get deeper than anybody else. All right, so be aware. Let's see what we got going on. What is up with this Moon? The Queen of Wands in the reverse position. Okay. So what is Spirit trying to say with the Queen of Wands in reverse position over the Moon? I feel like you're trying to receive some sort of knowledge or some sort of passion without actually embodying it. Like, I feel like you're waiting for something to happen to you rather than making it happen yourself, if that makes sense. Like, the Queen of Wands typically is a card about creativity and, being feminine and receptive and using that receptivity to allow things to birth into reality. But here it feels like it's being a little bit selfish, I want to say, like just creating for yourself. So then an antidote to that would be to maybe make something for somebody else. I mean, it's Christmas time. It's going to be, the holiday season or whatever. So maybe it's time to make something for somebody. All right, just a little bit of an antidote there. What else is going on? What else is coming up for my amazing Scorpios? What else? Okay, we got two cards right on. First card that came out is the Nine of Swords. So you are worried about something. All right. So you are worried about something. I mean, last week, maybe you're still worried about the same things, even though these worries aren't happening anymore. Like you're feeling some sort of relief. There's still something, I feel like, that is keeping you up at night, perhaps. And I feel like it has to do with the shadow aspect. Like, what is it? Like, find out what this is, identify it, and dive into it. I'm not saying dive into depression and like put yourself in like a terrible spot, because you have to balance the shadow with the light. So, I mean, you got the sun here. So if I feel like there's a resistance here, a resistance to change. And the more you resist the change, the more it's going to hurt. So if you can, just embrace the change. Make sure it's fair. This is, I mean, justice inverse to me is like you need to use your integrity. So yeah, be honest with yourself of what you really need to do, because that is going to help you tremendously coming up, okay? What is the underlying energy of this Nine of Swords? What are you so worried about? The Knight of Swords. You're worried about change. Like this is swift action, swift change. This is a card about like somebody just coming in and just like honestly, you're worried. Almost, it feels like you're worried about somebody coming in and sweeping you off your feet. Like this feels like I'm getting the sense of you're actually worried about the best possible thing happening. Why are you worried about that? Like that's the best thing. You want somebody to come sweep you off your feet, but maybe you're hung up on something else. So this is something you need to work on, okay? So yeah, anyway, let's continue on. It's a weird reading, Scorpio, but that's just how it is sometimes. All right, let's see what we got going on for the sacred symbols. What messages do you have for my lovely, beautiful Scorpios? What messages do you have for my Scorpios? Thank you. Soulmate. Okay, are you worried about finding your soulmate or about having your soulmate here? Like, what is going on? Like, you have this amazing connection. So what are you hesitant about? What are you waiting for? Why are you worried? Why are you afraid of the change? Why are you afraid of being happy? If this soulmate thing, if it actually feels like it's like too good to be true, why do you keep saying that to yourself? Why do you keep saying it's too good to be true? Don't you deserve happiness? Don't you deserve this ultimate freaking happiness? All right, just let yourself feel something good. Like, make sure it's not coming from a toxic place. Make sure you have boundaries in place and everything. But really, just like, just embrace it. Like, be happy. You're allowed to be happy. All right, we're told by everybody not to like delve into happiness as long as it's not toxic. This is what I'm saying. And we got the spiritual cleansing card, which is like, releasing the stuff that hurts you, like releasing this pain, this Nine of Swords. Like, why are you sitting here like feeling like shit because of something that that happened in the past or whatever? Like, the spiritual cleansing, meditate, take a bath, Scorpio. With some crystals, take a bath with some bubbles, do a self-care night, like really get to the deep end. And if you're gonna cry it out, get it out. Like, spiritual releasing comes in a very great many forms. So this could be yelling at the top of your lungs in an empty field, or going like driving somewhere and just, whatever it takes for you to release. Because we're coming up to a point in life right now where things are about to get really intense. And this could be intense in a good way if you release, or it could be intense in a bad way and you could be up worrying all night. So which one do you want to pick, And the next card we got is Talisman. All right, Talisman is a wonderful card. So if you're trying to bring something into your life, like say a romance or say a new job or some sort of security, draw a symbol. Make it unique. Make it mean something to you, okay? Draw on that symbol, breathe light into that symbol, and then you can keep it on you. I like keeping them on me. Or you can burn it and release it into the universe and allow the universe to bring it to you. But talismans are very, very good in that way. Like, they can bring in amazing things. All right, so let's get into your rune if you want to stick around for the rune. Thank you so much for staying with me if you decided to stay with me for the whole reading. So let's see what rune you got for this week. What rune wants to work with Scorpio this week? Thank you. What rune is it? Ooh, this is Kano. Lovely. Kano is a beautiful card rune about opening. So let's consult the book, and we'll go to page 87. I do not remember everything in this book because it's too much. All right, so the first line. This is a rune of opening up, of renewed clarity, of dispelling the darkness that has been shrouding some part of your life. You are now free to receive and to know the joy of non-attached giving. Kano is the rune of the morning of activities for seriousness, clarity, and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of work. The protection offered by Kano is this: the more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial and outmoded in your conditioning. In relationships, there can now be a mutual opening up. You may serve as the trigger, the timekeeper. Through your awareness of that light and of understanding is once again... What? Sorry, I need to reverse. Back it up. You may serve as the trigger, the timekeeper, through your awareness that the light of understanding is once again available to you both. Recognize that while on one hand you are limited and dependent, on the other you exist at the perfect center where the harmonious and beneficent forces of the universe merge and radiate. You are that center. Simply put, if you have been operating in the dark, there is now enough light to see that the patient on the operating table is yourself. More wisdom from the runes. And yeah, like the first line of that was very apropos to what we were talking about. Like geez, where is it? Yeah, this is a rune of opening up, dispelling darkness. So this is what we're talking about. Dispel the darkness in your life, okay, Scorpio? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I enjoy doing it for you. So if you like this kind of thing and you want to win a reading just like this, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button. Let me know down below that you subscribed. Hit the comment button, hit the like button if you liked it. And yeah, share it with a friend. I mean, if you have a Scorpio in your life, maybe this would help them. And yeah, anyways, I hope you have a fantastic week and a lovely eclipse and a lovely lunar eclipse. And yeah, I will see you next week. All right, Scorpio, take care.